guys, right, here I am with a demonstration with our brand new subscription box number 46, all about the iris folding, what we're going to make. This is what we're going to be making. Look at this lovely little tulip that we're going to be mixing and matching when it comes to colours, and we're going to do a different slant on a card design for this one here. So what I'm going to do with this one here, we're going to bring in our die set. Now for this one I need the tulip die. So let's take that one there, and then what I'm then going to do, and I've already done this piece, I've taken one of our card panels. So you get these included in your subscription box. So all that I've done is trimmed it down to 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I popped that through my Gemini and die cut that one out. That gives us our tulip design. So what we're then going to do is I have got my template with the tulip, and I'm going to turn it over. So I've got kind of like that rough die cut side. That's going to sit over the top. Super, super simple, just like that. What we can do is take our low tack tape. We're going to line it up, pop the tape on, so we are nice and secure. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do about 2 or 3 lines, and then what we can then do is then jump up to one that I've already done. So we've got the tulip template in place, and for this one I've taken our green paper strips. Now you're getting 3 booklets, you get a pink, a purple and a green, and you get 72 sheets in each of them. So what I've done is here is one of them, and what you want to do is fold them in half. You can use your scoreboard if you want. To be honest with you, I only use my fingers, and then I come along with my scoring tool, and then what I do is I burnish that so we've got a nice, crisp, clean edge. So we're going to fold and burnish that one. So what we can then do is we can then come along, and then by bringing in our pink ones, or the red ones, whatever ones you want to go for, I'm going to come along, and then I'm going to bring in a couple of these strips here. So I'm going to bring in the polka dot one. So if I bring in this one, and I'm going to do exactly the same. So folding that one in, and then we're going to press, we're going to score, and then this is going to be the start of our tulip. Now what you can then do is look at the top, and we're going to be having a look at number 1, which is here. So I'm going to line up my strip, and you can use your scissors or you can just tear it lightly. I do tend to use my scissors. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip so that my paper is right up against line number 1. And then what you can do is either using your low tack tape, or you can then use your double-sided tape runner. Add a little bit of adhesive on your card, and then we're going to press. We're then going to look at number 2, and I'm going to do exactly the same. So little bit of tape, and then I'm going to line this one up against number 2. And then what we can then do is snip. And then what we can do is we can look for number 3, which is here. Little bit of tape, turn it around with the folded edge up against that line, and then what we can do is snip, making sure we don't snip our cardstock. You will then carry on to then 4, 5, 6. You're going to work all your way around to the centre. Then you're going to work your way down to the leaves, and then these ones here, you can change the colour to the green, such as what I'm away to show you. So if I take that one off, so you can start to see how this is coming together there. Do you know something? It's like a little cat's ears, isn't it, at the top there? So you've got that starting off. Then what we're going to do is, here's one that I'm just about finished. Look at that. I've already done the stem. So what I'm going to do is let's pop that back over. So for these ones here, I've secured them with my tape runner, and then as I come towards the bottom of the stem, I've secured it with a little bit more of our low tack tape. So now I'm going to come in and finish these off with these green leaves. So we're going to come in and we're going to do exactly what I was doing on the top of the tulip. Add a bit of tape. This time what we're doing is, because we've gone quite far on, we're 23, 24, and we've got 28 and 29. That's all going to work in with the numbers. So what I'm going to do, to keep it simple, let's keep going. So let's go 23, and then we are going to overlap. we're going to snip. Then let's go to a lighter green for 24. And then we're going to overlap. We're going to snip. So you can tear it if you want, but like I say, I do like to use my scissors. So we're going to go in with, let's go 28. We're going to press, secure. Now we can go back. We can finish off this last one with number 29. And then what we can do is pop it on, press, secure, and then snip. And at this point, if I'm using my double-sided tape, at this point, I then come in with my low-tack tape and I'll secure it a little bit more. So pop that on, and then that on. Any little bit that's just poking out the edge, just give it a little snip away. And then what we can do is we can then, let's just secure that. Let's just peel that away and look at that. How cool is that? And the satisfaction you get from doing that and achieving that is just incredible. You know, giving it to the recipient, you've done it. So let's finish it off. So what I've done here is I've taken one of our card blanks and I have trimmed at, I've gone in and I've trimmed away at 3 3/4. So I've got this little fold at the top. We're going to come in with a piece of acetate, and what I can do is use my low-tack tape and my tape runner to secure all of these. So I'm going to pop that one in. Let's pop our acetate down, and we're going to meet that up at the base and press. What I've done is I've taken a little strip of that remaining piece, and I'm going to add my tape on. This is going to secure the card. It's going to give it a stable base. Then what we can do, let's use these for decoration. So I'm going to go in, and then we can pop that strip over the top, like so. So this is where, although those strips are perfect for your iris folding, please don't think you can't use them elsewhere, because what we can do is pop that in, let's open it up, and then what we can do is bring these strips in, there, there, there and there. And then we're going to then place these in the middle. So let's pop them on so we can kind of get a rough guide as to where they're going. And then what we can start to do is we can secure them with our tape. If you want to use your glues, you can do. That's entirely up to yourself. But what we're going to do is secure that one there. And I'm going to overlap each one ever so slightly. That's going to give us a really nice join. So we can go into there. And then what we can do is keep working our way down. We're following the lead all the way down, overlapping ever so slightly. We're going to come in with our green. And then all that's left to do is pop our tulip on. And then we can come along, pop our sentiment, and we're done. So let's come in here. Let's pop that one on here. There's our background. How cool is that? Looks really, really smart. Let's close that over. Let's bring in our iris fold tulip and a piece of this lovely cardstock that comes within the box. I've trimmed that 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. And what I'm going to do with this one is let's use our tape. You will find you're going to have bulk at the back, and that's because of all the layers. So you might want to secure it with glue gel or foam pads. However, if you do put enough tape on, that's going to be more than adequate. We're making sure that we press that all the way down. And then what I can then do is bring this in. That can sit at the top here. I'm going to add my adhesive. We're going to pop that here. So let's line it up. Press, press, and then look at this sentiment. Send in love. I've already stamped it out. Layered it up onto here, and then we're going to add another piece of our adhesive. This one can then sit nicely to the side. If you want to add some finished gems, you can do that, come within the box. But look at that one, bringing that one around for you to see there. We've made a different style card when it comes to this one here. But that's the tulip. So that's showing you how you can start off, then how you end, and in the middle, it's just line after line after line, ensuring that you score those paper strips to get that nice crisp clean edge, and you can make many things that look like this and beyond, all with a brand new subscription box. Remember, it's 46, and this one's all about the iris folding.